Madrasas being run in Maharashtra will not be considered schools anymore. This is after a notification was issued by the state government. Madrasas have now been classified as non-schools. The move, apparently aimed at bringing madrasa students into the mainstream of formal education, is especially tough on students who have now been declared out-of-school children. According to a 2013 report, there were nearly 2,000 madrasas in the state with around 1.5 lakh students. The curriculum involves a 7-year education in subjects like Arabic, Hindi, Urdu, maths and science. After this, students can either opt for post-graduation for another 5 years or leave the madrasa system. The Maharashtra government says the move is an attempt to bring madrasa students into the mainstream. A massive survey has been planned on 4th July by the state's Department of School Education to identify the out-of-school children. Well, breaking news coming in the bulletin as of now. India Today has exclusively accessed the Maharashtra Minority Department's letter which suggests designating madrasa students as non-school going. The letter clearly shows the Maharashtra Minority Ministry writing to the Education Department saying the students who go to madrasas shouldn't be considered as those going to school. So this is now a clinching evidence of the story that we broke earlier. And joining me now for more on this is Mumbai Bureau Chief Sahil Joshi, live from Mumbai. Sahil, the letter that India Today has accessed that you are bringing to us clearly shows that the government's intent, in fact, to declassify these madrasas as schools. The opposition is up in arms. How is the government now going to tackle it?
Ankit, actually, all this started on 20th of May when the Maharashtra government's education department came up with a government resolution asking across Maharashtra to conduct a survey of those children who do not go to school and term them as non-school going children. After that, on 25th of May, the Minority Affairs Department's Principal Secretary writes a letter to Education Department's Principal Secretary saying that those children who attend madrasas should be considered as non-school going children. Now, I have accessed the letter which was sent by Principal Secretary of the Minority Affairs Department, which was sent to the Education Department. Now, this letter, as I can show you right now, this letter clearly mentions this particular line. The letter is in Marathi, and this line particularly mentions that the children which attend madrasa should be considered non-school going children. This letter also elaborates that how those children should be brought to the proper formal school education rather than allowing them to continue in madrasas. This particular letter clearly says that the Education Department should also conduct a drive by which these particular children should be coming to the formal schools in Maharashtra. So it clearly shows Maharashtra government's intention that what exactly they thought of madrasas.
Yes.
Now it is completely a volte-face, completely a different stand than what Maharashtra government had earlier taken by claiming that the madrasa education will be modernized.
Yes.
They will be given 10 crores of funds to modernize education in madrasas so that the madrasas can teach mathematics and science also as one of the subjects in their classes.
Sahil, this, of course, the opposition is going to latch on to this, to this entire issue. Also, there seems to be a charge against the Maharashtra government of a continuous plan of trying to saffronize the system and the governance in Maharashtra. This is what the opposition is already crying out. How is the minority community and the opposition parties planning to take it up now?
See, within few weeks of time, actually within 2 weeks of time, the Maharashtra government's assembly session will begin, monsoon session will begin, and it looks like that the opposition parties like Congress and NCP are really going to take up this issue. Now, why they are charging the Maharashtra government anti-minority is basically because of the continuous various decisions taken by the Maharashtra government. In the month of December, the Maharashtra government comes up with an ordinance to support reservation in educational institutions and government jobs for Maratha community, but they did not come up with the ordinance plans to support Muslim 5% Muslim reservation in the educational institutions, despite the High Court upheld the decision of Maharashtra government to give 5% reservation for the Muslim community. After that, there comes the beef ban, and now this particular letter. It clearly shows that there is some kind of agenda which the opposition parties are charging Maharashtra government for, and it looks like that the minority committee, the minority society and the opposition parties are definitely going to take up this issue during the monsoon session, as we can see at this point of time.
Okay, thank you so much, Sahil, for bringing us all those updates. Well, the opposition is up in arms as we have been reporting on this story. Earlier, I spoke to Asaduddin Owaisi, leader of MIM, and also the Congress leader Sanjay Nirupam, along with few Muslim clerics.
The first thing that has to be said is that the Maharashtra BJP-led government is contradicting their Modi-led government, which has given 100 crores for Madrasa modernization, and which they accept that they are school-going children. So they are going against their own beloved Prime Minister of the country. Secondly, one should understand that there are nearly 1,889 madrasas imparting nearly 1.5 lakh students in Maharashtra. And to call them as non-school going is completely wrong. I mean, if you want to bring them into mainstream, then I would request them that why don't you open, bridge school for those madrasa students who have completed, let us say, standard 12 or 10th, and then let them open a bridge school as Aligarh Muslim University is doing it. To say that they are going to be treated out of school children, it is completely wrong, and it shows their biasness. Are they doing it for other pathshalas which are imparting Vedic and Hindu religious students over there?
No, I condemn this kind of decision taken by the state government, because the school children or anybody in the country cannot be discriminated against on the line of communal approach. So communally, you are dividing the students and saying that madrasa students are out of the school children. This is absolutely nonsense, because the party has come to the power in the name of a slogan, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. But all the programs and decisions and policies is aimed at dividing the whole nation in the name of community. So that's completely wrong. They are going to take up this issue in the assembly also.
तो मैं ये समझता हूँ कि सिटीजन्स के जो फंडामेंटल राइट्स हैं उसका हनन होगा इसके ज़रिए से, और इस तरह का जो इन्होंने ऑर्डिनेंस कहें या नोटिफिकेशन कहें जो भी जारी किया है, इसको हम इसके खिलाफ लड़ेंगे और इसको कोर्ट में ले जाएंगे। जो भी है वो बिल्कुल गलत है और बिल्कुल अनएक्सेप्टेबल है, इसको कभी एक्सेप्ट नहीं किया जाए।